Welcome to my channel. Today I will share with you a terrifying true story of a ghost encounter. This happened to a friend of mine. Her name is Ananya. She's a freelance writer and she loves traveling to different places in search of inspiration for her stories. One day she found an isolated colonial-era cottage on the outskirts of Shimla. She liked it and rented it for a week. When Ananya arrived at the cottage, she was excited to have the entire place to herself. The caretaker had warned her that the place wasn't right, but she ignored him and moved right in. On the first night, she was sitting in the living room when the lights flickered and went out. Instantly, she felt a shiver down her spine. Then she heard a whisper coming from the fireplace. "Come back," it said. She panicked and ran outside into the darkness, but she saw nothing. Maybe it was just the wind, she thought. But the next night it happened again. The lights flickered and went out. As Ananya slept, she could hear footsteps near her bed. Then she heard a man's raspy whisper, "I never left." She woke up immediately and turned on the bedside lamp. But when she listened, she could hear nothing. Was she going crazy? On the third day, she decided to leave the cottage. Before leaving, she stopped by the local priest's house. The priest was an old man who had seen many visitors come and go. He told Ananya that the house had a dark colonial past. Apparently, the British officer who had lived there had gone mad and disappeared without a trace. The locals believed that he still haunts the house, searching for a replacement. Ananya felt a chill run down her spine. Was this the reason she had been experiencing all those strange occurrences, or was it just an old wives' tale? Despite the creepy story, Ananya decided to stay in the cottage for one more night. She wanted to see if the haunting was real or not. She placed a recorder near her bed and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, she heard footsteps again, and then she heard the voice, "I never left." This time, though, the voice was closer, as if the ghost was standing right next to her. In the morning, when she played back the recording, she could hear what sounded like chains dragging metal moans. Her blood ran cold. Was she in danger? She finished her breakfast quickly and hurried to leave the cottage. As she was about to open the front door, she heard a loud bang. She froze and slowly turned around to face the source of the noise. To her horror, she saw the door to her bedroom standing wide open. She had closed it before going to sleep. Ananya screamed and ran out of the house. When she turned back to look, she saw a shadow figure standing in the doorway. It was tall and thin, like a skeleton. What made it even more terrifying was that it seemed to be floating. There were no chains dragging it down. It just hovered there silently. Ananya couldn't move. She was frozen with fear. The shadow figure took a step out of the doorway and beckoned with a finger. Ananya screamed again and finally broke free of her paralysis. She ran as fast as she could, never stopping to look back. When she reached the main road, she hailed a passing car and told the driver to take her away from that place. The driver, sensing her terror, sped up, and soon they were far away from the cottage. Ananya never returned to that cottage. The driver told her that she looked pale and shaken. When she finally managed to speak, she told him about the shadow figure. The driver's eyes widened in disbelief. "There's no way," he said. "I'll never take you back there." So that's the story of Ananya and the whispering shadows of the colonial cottage. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen one? Share your thoughts below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. Till next time.